Welcome to the Red Pill Dispensary, aka the Red Pill News Dispensary. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for some people to get in here. This isn't the show that, sorry about that. Alright, so this isn't the show that, I hope notifications went out. Alright, so, alright, people coming in now. Alright, so, basically, I'm doing a nice show tonight. I put up a poll as to which way to go. I have some very interesting subjects I really want to go over. But at the same time, you know, there's been I know that you guys don't like. I'm not gonna make like an attack video or anything like that. I don't even know what I want to do. I just did a poll just to see. I'm pretty sure what the outcome will be. But there's just some stuff that was bothering me on the side. But now that's like, you know, outside of my mind, because listen, you guys gotta understand, I live in Massachusetts, okay, and out here in Massachusetts, you know, not only do they kill us for rent, I mean, it's at the point where, like, I mean, you like kill yourself to pay your rent. Where I live, it's $2,300. I do not have money like that, yet I somehow manage every month, like, just everything I can do. And you guys know I don't make much on YouTube. That's not what this video is about. This video is about our rights, and the fact that they are chipping away at our rights in the smallest ways. And before I did this video, I went around, I started looking at some precedents in situations like the situation I'm in. I started looking at some different, you know, like news stories and stuff like that. Most of them, I seen a couple in Florida. I seen a couple in California, which makes sense. I could see Florida, especially like Broward County. And sure enough, one of them was in Broward County. At least the one I looked at. And then in Massachusetts, I didn't see any in Massachusetts, surprisingly. Maybe just that's because people just, that's the way they want it here in Massachusetts. And don't get me, I don't want people to get Massachusetts wrong. It's an extremely liberal state, but it's almost like you're inherently liberal. And I was for years growing up. You know, they have that saying, you know, show me a man. Show me a young man who is, this, I think this really applies to back in the day, but overall, I think it makes sense. Show me a young man who's not liberal, and I'll show you a man with no heart. Show me someone who's, you know, grown older, that's not, you know, on the right, or they would say conservative, although I wouldn't exactly say I'm conservative. There are definitely some things when it comes to religion that I definitely go conservative. But anyways, the Republican Party's changed. I like the Republican Party under Trump. That's why I'm 100% with it. And I think that the Liberal Party is totally out of it. They're not what it used to be. It's not looking out for people, or at least that's the way they made us think, you know. But now with the internet, I think that we've learned so much that we've realized the people that talk about helping you so much are the ones who are fattening their pockets and screwing you. You know, they take advantage of lack of education. They take advantage of, you know, their reputation of being for the people, but that's not what they are. It's the other way around nowadays. And that's not what, so what this video is about, it's a personal matter. And I want to bring it to you guys' attention. Now, I found myself in a situation today where I honestly started questioning what rights do we have anymore? Apparently, here in Massachusetts, and you know what? I don't even know if this just goes for people who rent. I think there's actually, they have California. You guys in California definitely know what I'm talking about, because even if you don't rent, there's certain laws about what you can do and how you have to put the American flag. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get this confused with, there's certain ways that you're supposed to treat the American flag in a patriotic way. you know, certain ways to hang it, certain ways to put it. Now, my situation is I had not this. Now the one thing I saw in all the news stories was all of these flags were like these, you know, huge Gothic flags, like that covered their whole porch, and or you know, which I think should be fine. I don't see a problem with that. Hey, please.
That's why I'm trying to grab the stuff.
Language. Olivia. Go on, Mama. Philly. Sorry about discussing. Alright, so.
Philly, come on. I have something for you anyways, Philly, that you need. Come on.
Alright, Philly, go. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Let me see. What, did I hit the wrong button again? How do I do this? Oh, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to put up a, first of all, before I tell you guys exactly what's going on, this is crazy. You guys aren't going to believe this. And this is how I think that YouTube should go. Because sometimes I think that truth channels, you know, they kind of like talk about things that they don't know what they are talking about. Or they... Oh, by the way, Amanda Hawkins is me, just for this stream, because our whole computer got white. Right now, we only have the 2 accounts, my Red Pill account and her account. So I asked her if I could use hers to, you know, I'll put it up in a second, but let me just tell you guys a story. So, basically, so what's happened here is that I have I got something from where I live, where again it's $2,300 a month to live here in Massachusetts, and I like I said, I was looking up precedent on different things, and there's been some precedent where people have fought against apartment buildings in different states. Like I've seen Florida and I saw California. I'm assuming Broward County, one of them definitely was Broward County. I'm assuming a lot of them are in Broward County. And then California, they have so many codes, laws. Even if you own your own home, I think that they can actually tell you how you need the flag. Now, don't get that mixed up with how you need to fly your American flag. I see a lot of there was a lot of people in here, and then it like dropped. It's like, listen, guys, if you guys don't like care about your rights, then don't watch. Don't watch. All right? If you don't care about your rights, don't watch this video. All right? Wait for another video about friggin' Nibiru. All right? We'll do that. Then come watch. If you don't care about your rights, that's fine. Anyways, so you know, I'm just telling truth here. So there are certain ways that you're supposed to treat the American flag. That's a whole different story. This is about your ability to fly the American flag. In California, there's some real strict laws. In Massachusetts, as a renter, I just got something after living here for 3 years. They just changed ownership. And I want to say the name of the place, but it almost gives away. Actually, you know what? I already put it in the description. I already put where I live. I'm so stupid. Whatever. It's in the location. I don't give a shit. You know, somebody wants to come see me, please do. Well, don't, but if you do, make my day. So they will not allow me to fly the American flag on my balcony. And I'm not talking a lot of the cases out before I did this, I was like, what's the precedence for this? So I started looking around, I started looking at different places, and basically the flags were like Gothic flags. Well, those Gothic flags, what they were like, you know, I could, you know, it was almost like obnoxious how big these flags were. Yet at the same time, they should have the right to do it. Mine, do you know like those little tiny flags you get? Like when they won World War II, people had these little flags. Or when you go to a I got it July 4th. I got July 4th. I got it 2 or 3 July 4th. Because I've had it the whole, so 3 years ago on July 4th. I got it. Actually, I moved in the summer. So yeah, so 3 years ago I moved into this place, and it's a small American flag that you would get at a July 4th celebration, right? And so I get something that they change ownership. I get a notice saying that if I don't take down the storage of the American flag, that they will, starting on Monday, they're going to do an inspection, and if it's still there, they're going to start charging me. Was it 50? So 50 times, was it 50 or $30? Or $50. They're going to start charging me $50. Wow, that's a lot, right? Per day. $50 per day. So if I left it up there for 1 month, starting on Monday, that's $3,000 in fees. I'm fighting this. I am not taking down my American flag as a United States veteran. No way. No way, no how. I am not going to let these fucking commie fucking bullshit fucking big government bullshit make me take down the small American flag. The little tiny American flag. I almost want to take it down, but I almost don't want to but I think I have a second. Amanda, do you have another one of the little flags? The one that's on the balcony? Amanda. What? Do you have another one of those little flags? The one that's on the balcony? You know what I mean? That I could show them? Is there another one around?
You know what? The dog got to like both, the two of them.
Is there even if you see it? All right. Well, how big is it, Amanda?
I don't think there's any other ones.
How big is it, honestly?
Like tiny.
Like it's like the size of my hand.
Yeah.
By like a little bit longer up to my past my wrist. That's how big this thing is. All right, we're talking even smaller. Really? So like I'd say 6 by 8, 6 by not even 10. No, 6 by 10. A 6 inch by 10 inch flag. A tiny like this. All right, that's the flag. All right, this time, not this gothic flag. Even if I did want to fucking fly a gothic fucking flag over my shit, I should be able to. And I'm sorry to cuss, but you know what? I don't care. They don't monetize me anyway, so what do I care? So first of all, I want you guys to see this letter. Who's in the house, by the way? West Texas. How you doing? All right. So Mark not in here. I sent her. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it up right now. Just hold on. I'm gonna post it in here. You know what? It might be. I'll mess it up trying to do it in here. Can I write in here? Oh, maybe I can. Okay, hold on. No. Oh, send message. Okay, wait. Okay, I think I got this. Come on, give me the option. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it like this. Oh yeah, the next show is going to be great. I just got this notice, so it's a violation of rights. And I don't know if anyone else is going through this, and if you're not, be prepared. Depending on where you live, be prepared. But I was surprised, Florida, you see a lot of people with this problem. But yeah, the next show is going to be great. But I can do 3 shows with, like, as long as, in order for people to get the notifications, I can do 3 shows in a day. I've figured that out over time, obviously. So, you know what? Let me just open this up. Just bear with me, literally like 20 seconds. So I'm gonna pull this up and post it under a different account, under Amanda's. So we see Amanda Hawkins. That's me. Okay. So how you guys been? I know I haven't seen you guys in a while. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do tweets. I'm gonna app POTUS. I'm fighting this. I'm fighting this. All right, here we go. There it is. I hope that you guys are gonna be able to see that. Boom. All right, good. All right, now I should be able to put it right here, I hope. All right, here we go. Should be a good way to.
Oh, you do this from you tape from your phone instead of from the computer? You record from the phone?
Well, for this one, just because I don't have all the equipment set up. I just want to do this quick because I got a big show tonight.
Oh God.
Man, I'm having trouble getting this in there.
You're doing a show right now. When is the show? Or what time?
I'm having trouble getting this paperwork up here. I could pull it up right here and then show them. Alright guys, check this out. Yeah, so I'll flip screen. Alright. Can you guys read that? I'm sure you can. Oh. So here's the notice I got. For a tiny American flag, the type you get on July 4th and you wave, the little like 6x10, if that, 5x10 maybe. This thing's a tiny flag. I got a notice. Oh, Charles, I'll talk to you. And I like Kansas City, just so you know. But Titans, they do have. We'll talk about that after. All right, so look at this. So January 17th, like I said, I just got this. Dear residents, upon a recent community inspection, which I don't even know what that means. What, they just walked around the apartments and looked on our balconies and saw an American flag. We have determined that your balcony condition is not in accordance with your lease. Please see page 1, section 4, da, 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 da. Your lease reads as follows. Patios, balconies. See, some of this, like, I mean, I think it's still, like, a little bit, but when you're renting, you do kind of, you know, it's not your own property. So I do get that aspect of it. But, so some of the stuff on here I understand. Patios, balconies, private yards. In the event that your community has balconies or private yards, the following policies apply. Items prohibited. Combustible material. Okay, that makes sense. Firewood or heavy items. Well, you know, we don't need firewood in this place. It's all, you know, we don't need that. So, or heavy items. That's very broad. Motorcycles. I guess that makes sense to a point. Flags. Now, here is what I got hit up on. Flags. You cannot have a flag. Even if a big Gothic flag should still be okay. But I had a tiny, one of those tiny little flags you see people waving at a 4th of July parade. All right? That's actually when I got it. When I was marching in a parade, and I got a few, and I put one in my balcony. It's just a small flag. You know, as a veteran, yeah. I mean, even as a non-veteran, you should be able to, you know, you should be able to show your patriotism. But this is Massachusetts. This is Massachusetts. You guys got to understand. And people who live in liberal states, I'm telling you, this is how it is. This is what's going on now. Charcoal or gas grills, propane tanks, automobile tires, parts and equipment. I understand they don't want to make the place like. I understand some of this, but not all of it. Furniture designed for indoor use. Bicycles. You can't have a bicycle on your personal balcony. It just makes no sense. Laundry signs. You can't have a sign out there.
Laundry is if you can't, as in like you can't even hang dry.
Yeah, and there's a lot of foreigners who live, who have like Section 8 apartments, and they hang their laundry a lot.
I know.
What about them?
Not allowed?
Now it's not allowed.
They probably gave them a fucking sign.
Yeah, they went around giving everyone, and they looked at ours, and they were like, well, those patio things.
Like, what if something is like some things you can't dry, they're too delicate or whatever. You can't put them in the dryer. You can't like make a line and like.
Maybe they should make better dryers, because the dryer you have to put it in twice.
And it's like fucking $5 to do one.
Don't swear. Okay, so as I'm swearing on the stream.
Oh, you swear on it?
I know, but I try not to. All right.
I try not to. Wait, hold on though. I think
there's
skies at the park. The sky. Did you grab it?
No.
I think I went to the fucking park.
All right, hold on. All right. Not complying with this portion of your lease is a material breach of your lease agreement and can impact your rental history. The following items are not permitted on your balcony. Please remove them today. So for me, they just put storage, because there's nothing else here that would be flags. I don't have general clutter. I don't have towels. I don't, we don't, a lot of the foreigners do that stuff, and that's fine. I don't see a problem with them drying their clothes. I don't know why they're doing it in the winter, but they do. But, well, actually, lately, we've had a crazy winter. It was 70 degrees 3 days in a row the other day. We broke a record ever for January. It was 74, 75 degrees here. I mean, normally it's like 20. With a low of teens. I mean, that's like the average for January. Tires. I mean, I understand towels. That stuff. Toys. That stuff. I don't agree with a lot of a pet carrier. But they just put storage because they want to be vague. But all it is the American flag. That's what this is all about. An American flag. I don't even want to say it like that, but this is just so wrong. This is just so wrong. Hang it inside your window of the balcony. I actually called a relative about it, and they actually said the same exact thing. They were like, "We'll just hang it right on the inside of the balcony. Like the balcony have glass doors. Just hang it right there." And I said, "Screw that. This is America. You give them an inch, they take a mile." I've learned that. I've lived on like all sides of the like spectrum of society. I've been in the military. I've been in like the top secret field. I've been in the criminal. I went to jail for not prison, but like. They held me while they figured out a case, which, but by the way, it brings up another thing. The Justice Department is the worst. The worst. Literally, I got away with stuff that I shouldn't have, yet stuff that I was actually 100% innocent of, they put me in jail for the first time in my life when I was 30 and convicted me guilty on something I didn't do. Well, they didn't convict me. I didn't have a trial. I pled out. But that's their tactic. They put you in jail. They know you've never been in there. They're like, all right, you get to go to jail for 60 days. And you get to, you're going to fight it? All right, well, then you can, for the whole trial, even if you ask for a speedy trial, it'll still be a long one. For the whole trial, you're going to have to sit in jail. And I was like, screw this. I'm not sitting like a friggin' animal in here, And I was doing all right in there, but nobody wants to live like that. I mean, there's certain people who are institutionalized, that's different, but nobody wants to live like that. And I pled out on something I was innocent of because I wouldn't give them a name. I mean, it's just, some of you guys might not understand that, but in Boston, it's like a code of silence thing. But anyway, all right. So, let me continue. Here's the part that really pisses me off. Residents who continue to be in violation of their lease. So, by the way, all right, reinspection, like, what is that? Like, what, I feel like, like the Gestapo is like, this is just, like, weird. Seriously, this is like some like Gestapo / commie shit. Reinspection will take place Monday. So I got this here right now on Friday. I want to enjoy my weekend. I get it on a Friday, late, at 5 o'clock on Friday. I get this notice at my door. And then I have until Monday. Now, had it not been a weekend, they would have been like the next day. You need to be in compliance. So again, reinspection will take place Monday, January 20th, 2020, to ensure your compliance. Residents who continue to be in violation of their lease will receive a formal lease violation, along with, here's the kicker, $50 non-compliance fee. $50. But not just $50, charged to their account for each day. Let me repeat that. $50 non-compliance fee charged to their account for each day of non-compliance thereafter. Need I say more? I'm standing my ground on this. I know that some of you guys disagree. I'm standing my ground on this. This is wrong. As an American veteran, I want to hang a flag. I mean, at that, a puny little tiny flag, and they're gonna like tell me you need to take that down. Like, what am I? Is it like the whole Trump thing? You know, is that? I feel like that's what it's about. I feel like it's the whole Trump thing. If you have like a, God forbid, you have something that says USA or something like that, I don't know what the reasoning is for them to be so against the flags. I don't get it, especially American flags. Any flag. This is a free country, I thought. But then again, I'm renting, right? No, they do this even if you own. They can do this type of stuff to you. Not to this extreme. They can't charge you $50 a day. They could do other things, but $50. So let's say I decide them and I don't take it down. I leave it up there, and a month from Monday, you know how much that is? Well, pretty easy math, right? 50, 30 days, $3,000. That would be $3,000. If I leave it up there for a year, now we're talking $36,000 in fees, in non-compliance fees for not taking down my flag. Now, in Massachusetts, sometimes you have no choice but to like give in to certain stuff. But you know what? I've found the more I give in, the more they take a mile. I'm digging in right here and now. I am digging in. I'm digging in on this one. I am not giving them an inch on this one. I'm going to fight this. I'm going to fight this hard. There is no way that they're going to tell me I have to take a puny American flag off my balcony. I mean, does anyone else like have to know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they group flags so no one will fly the rebel flag. Well, trust me, no one up here is flying the rebel flag. I'll tell you that. Up here, nobody is flying the... There's probably about... The odds are probably like 10,000 to 1 rainbow flags instead of, Confederate flags up here in Boston. Are you kidding me? No. This is a Boston, Massachusetts thing where they are being pretty bold on this. I wonder. I'm not seeing any precedents in law where they can do this. I'm just not. Especially a flag of this size. I'm just not seeing it. And I'm digging my heels in on this. I want to see what you guys have to say. If you guys have any information, maybe you guys can help me understand. I know a lot about a lot of things, but I do not understand this. We should have the right to fly our flag. Roger that. I've been waiting for the next show, Tony. I know it. And tonight we're doing the next show. Yep, that is not canceled. Trust me. This is a spur of the moment. Went out to take the trash. I had just gotten home a half hour earlier. at 4:30, went out at 5:15 or something like that, and that's on my door. So they must have put it there because I know they all go home at 5. They must have put it there right before 5 while I was gone. So it's like, I don't get it. I just don't understand. Also notify White House posts, your state, federal critters, and the Veterans Affairs. Yes, I'm actually definitely calling. I already thought. Yeah, I'm definitely calling my former the local VSO, and he's a solid dude. He'll have my back. He's had my back on a few misjustices, and we won without having to go to court. They dropped everything. I mean, I've been known to fight things. There's some things in my life I wish I had fought. But when you don't have money, that's what they do. They put you in a position where in order to fight, you need money. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. That's an injustice in itself. You're trying to fight injustice, yet more injustice prevents you from fighting injustice. It's like, this pisses me off. If the NFL is rigged, Tennessee will lose. Well, I mean, Charles, maybe you're from Tennessee. And trust me, hey, I have the utmost respect for Tennessee. I don't want to go off topic. Let me talk about that after. Because this is just I just want to see what you guys think. When you rent, you agree to the rules. Not this rule. I never signed anything saying that I couldn't have an American flag. And I've had that for 3 years. I've had that up for 3 years. There is nothing. They say, well, then again, they mention a section. They say, page 1, section 4, the community polices matter. But it's more so about like clutter and things like that. And you know what? I don't want a bunch of clutter on everyone's porches either. I mean, I understand why they would want that. But an American flag, and mind you, it's not this American flag that covers my whole balcony and goes up and, waves, and it's just, even if I don't have a problem with that. But I could almost understand why, in a way. You know what I mean? Because then all of a sudden, because it's a very diverse community, you're going to have people from every country doing that. But it's a small flag that I literally just, taped. Because it's so small, you can't put it in, a flag. But, you can't hang it from the balcony. Yeah, I just taped it to the side of the brick. And it hangs, and it's just a little tiny flag. You can barely even notice it. Would if you tap the flag to the inside. I know, but you know what? I'd just be giving in. Maybe we should move to Texas. Yeah, they could, but does that mean I give in, guys? Because I'm not. I just want to see what you guys think. But that's the thing. Even if I buy, first of all, I don't have the money. But let's say I did. If I bought a small house, I'm telling you, they still have these weird laws where you have to have everything a certain way. Massachusetts, people in California, anyone here from California, you guys know what I'm talking about. These liberals, I'm telling you, it's that they're chipping away at who we are as Americans slowly. And the thing is, it's like the backlash of Trump. Anything to do, now all of a sudden the American flag is like a bad thing. Somebody wearing an American flag hat, you can get beat up. Here in Boston, you go back where I'm from, you get beat up. Not by the old school neighborhood kids, but by, let's just say, a different type of, I'm not even going to say it. but tiny little flags. Lloyd Baca, fly an ISIS flag and see what they say. I'm serious, Matt, he says. You know what? They'd probably be cool with it. They'd probably be scared to say anything. They'd be so scared of, like, you know, all of a sudden, like, all these lawyers coming in and the publicity. They'd be scared. I mean, I wouldn't stand a chance. I'll fight it, but I don't stand a chance. I don't stand a chance. Not unless like some federal thing, and you know. And I'm not like delirious where I think that this is gonna go like to a higher level if I fought it. Who knows? Who knows? But 99.9% no, it won't go that. It will just friggin'. I'll be told you're an idiot. Now give us out $3,000 for the past month, or $36,000 for the past year. That's another thing. To charge me $50 a day. $50 a day when they're already charging you $2,300 a month. I'm telling you guys, I'm sorry. I am not. I know you guys are like trying to help, and I appreciate like a lot of this. I do. I appreciate this, guys. But I'm just going to let you know. Born and raised in Boston. Now I live right on the outskirts of Boston. And no matter where you live in Massachusetts, Boston is different. Boston would be even worse, to be honest with you. Boston isn't what it used to be. You know, the neighborhoods have kind of become like north of Boston or south of Boston. West, no. Actual Boston, no. The black neighborhoods, yes. Dorchester, Roxbury, yes. There's still neighborhoods. Like, you know, when I say neighborhoods, I mean, like, you know, born and raised, you know, not yuppies. But I will not back down from this. And I'll keep you guys updated on this. But I appreciate all of the feedback, but I will never, ever back down. I will wave my tiny little flag, and I don't give a shit. I'm going to go in there Monday. I'm going to fill them out. And if they're like adamant about this, I'm just gonna say, okay, walk out. I'm not gonna tell them anything. I'm just gonna go to a lawyer, and I'm gonna fight it. And that's what I'm gonna do. But I need to prepare. I have a big show for tonight. A lot of very interesting subjects. I'll be all set up. I'll have the whole setup. You know, it won't be like this. It'll be the computer with the mic and all that. Very interesting subjects. Then again, I did put a poll on the community board, so I don't know. I haven't checked it since I put it up. So unless people voted a different way, then we're going to be going that way. If you did both, then I'll do the show tonight, and I'll do the other thing. All right, I'll do that. But that'll probably be like a better way to do it, because that way I have time to kind of do that. But if you guys you don't want any of that kind of stuff, you don't want any of me kind of, you know, standing up for myself, standing up against certain things, and you'd be surprised. It's not the, it might not be the usual suspects you think, actually. It just, there's some things that I'm seeing that I think, I worry about not just like this channel and this community. Number one is this community. We have such intelligent people here. And by the way, if we have anybody who knows anything about law, whether you you know, whether you even studied like criminal justice, I don't know, like even if you have like even if you don't have a degree, but a low degree, you know, I don't expect anyone to be like a judge in here. Or a lawyer. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a couple of lawyers who watched this channel, but you know, like I'm also talking like pre-law, things like that. You know, if anybody has any advice or has, you know, wants to kind of break it down for me, because I'm puzzled by this. I'm honestly puzzled. Has it gone this far? Can I not wave? Can I not put a Weasley American flag? And thank you for the. I don't mean to. I don't want to sound also like I'm kind of like crapping on anyone's ideas, because that's what I was looking for. So thank you. I'm just saying, like in the end, like after reading everything, I just can't. My pride and my what our forefathers fought for is not for us to not be able to fly a tiny American flag as a veteran. That ain't right. That's not right. All I know is what's right and what's not right. And I understand that this is the corporate United States of corporate America. I get that. But I will fight this. I'll fight this one. This is an easy one, in my opinion. I might be wrong. That's why I say anyone pre-law, anything like that, you want to email me. You guys know I didn't put it in this description, but on any other of my my shows, you can see it. You know, the red pill, the red pill news dispensary. I'm sorry. Okay. Emails for sensitive information, the red pill news at proton.mail. For if it's not like so sensitive, it's just like letting me know, like, hey, this is what I think, or this is what I know, or this is what I suggest. The red pill the red pill news, so same thing. The red pill news at proton.mail, and then for regular, the red pill news at yahoo.com. About what time? I want to do it like it's like early. I'm 90% ready for the show. Barring any last minute breaking news or like I always get a lot of times, like before the show, all of a sudden intel starts coming in, and that delays me a little bit because it's great intel a lot of times. But I'm shooting for it's a Friday night, 11 Eastern, at the latest, 11 Eastern, 10:30 maybe, between 10 and 11, but towards 11. 10:30 would be ideal, but latest 11. And you know what? I can narrow that as I get closer to the time, if that's all right. And so please catch the show tonight. It's going to be a great show, very informative, a lot of stuff that I don't think you guys have heard about. You know, that's the type of stuff that I try to bring to you, is the type of stuff that you guys may not have, you know, you guys will not be hearing on other channels. Or if you are hearing other channels, they're not covering it the correct way. They're not seeing the forest of the trees. So with that, I'm gonna fight this, and big show tonight. Looking forward to it, and it's the red pill dispensary. That was unworthy because of the way I'm sitting. It's hard to do it squatting. All right, guys. So thank you for your input. Thank you for everything. So I'll see you guys. Yeah, this is just a quick thing. Sure, Bill, you just joined us. I didn't see you were, but yeah, go back and watch it. You guys you have no idea, sure, Bill. This is like crazy. I feel like I don't even live in the country that I fought for. I don't. I know I don't. But this is like one of those like small but huge things that I'm willing to fight for. So I'm fighting it. Screw that. So all right, guys. I'll see you then. Red pill dispensary.